So especially for students who are fairly new to class, Triang Mukha Ekapada Pashimottanasana can cause a couple of challenges, and they're fairly easily fixed. It's quite straightforward to help someone find a way to be able to work effectively with this posture. So I thought I'd share a couple of the things that I most commonly use with students in class to help them find comfort and ease and a way to work with this posture. So Triang Mukha Ekapada Pashimottanasana involves bending the knee and placing the front of the shin on the floor, just by the side of the body there. Now the heel is sitting just to the outside of the hip, and we're looking for the knees to be about hip width apart, so roughly in line with the hip bones here. So a couple of things working from the beginning. What tends to happen is we lean over, we reach down, grab the foot and pull it back with the arm. So what I'm going to suggest is it's absolutely fine to lean over, totally fine to give yourself a little bit of space and a little bit of clearance. But start by moving the leg on its own without reaching down to grab. So you're going to bend that knee and thinking about flexing the knee as much as you can, hinging that in as much as you can before leaning over. And rather than pulling with the hand, use that simply to guide the foot into place. So a couple of things can happen here. We're looking for the top of the foot, ideally to be on the floor. And that can be really uncomfortable in the ankle and in the foot. It might even be that the ankle rather, doesn't allow the foot to be in that position, that it tends to be more in a flexed position like this. And it may be that in coming into that position and then trying to sit back onto that side of the body causes or aggravates knee pain here. So really simple solution to any of these things is to get a flat brick or as many bricks as you need and pop them under the opposite sit bone. So raising the other sit bone a bit higher to give you space here to take the pressure out of the ankle and out of the foot and out of the knee as well. The straight leg stays straight and switched on. If you find that your knee's just sinking back, if you've got a little bit of extra mobility around the knee and it's just sinking back towards the mat and you're finding difficult to kind of get engagement and traction there, lightly press the heel into the mat there and almost be pulling it back towards you as well. Now you might be feeling that your calf muscle is just getting in the way. If you happen to have well-developed or large calves, it can feel that they get in the way. So something else to try here is as you lean away, get your fingertips in. Now rather than roll the calf muscle out, because that can encourage a little bit of internal rotation in that lower leg, which may well feed into some knee stuff. I'm going to suggest that you draw the calf muscle back and down. So I'm not sure if you can see, maybe if I sit myself up. What I'm doing is I'm actually pulling the calf muscle away from the knee. So if I turn around like this, what I'm doing is getting in at the top of the calf muscle there, pulling it away from the back of the knee. And you can see how that creates a bit more space that's going to allow me to bring the knee much more into a deeper state of flexion there. It's helping me hinge that knee much further. So from coming in, we're going to think about moving the leg first before reaching down and guiding it in with the hand rather than hauling or pulling. If there's pain in the ankle, in the knee, think about sitting up on a block with the opposite butt cheek so that there's still a little bit of space there. We can still work on drawing that right sit bone down towards the mat. If you're feeling that your calf muscle's getting in the way, think about drawing the calf muscle down the back of the shin rather than rolling it out to the side. And then this posture appears in many different guises and across many different disciplines as well. So you might be more used to taking a wider leg position, or you might find that as you start to fold forward into the posture, that knee just accidentally starts to drift out a little bit. And no matter how many messages you send it, it still does it. So sensory feedback can be helpful. So maybe take a brick in between the thighs. Now you're not trying to squeeze it and break it. It's just giving you feedback for when that leg maybe drifts and loses connection. So you can lightly squeeze again to get that feedback that the brick's there as you fold forward. So a couple of things there that will maybe help you get more out of your Triang Mukha Ekapada Pashimottanasana. As always, if anything's not clear, you're not sure, or have any questions that are specific to your practice, then please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Thank you.